Hi, my name is Shannon Clark, and I'm a master's student at Concordia University. I'll be presenting my master's project on the effects of size-selective harvesting on the genetics and demographics of alpine brook trout populations. All fisheries are selective. Using certain tools, such as nets or angling rods, will select for certain phenotypes of fish, and will therefore remove more of these individuals from the population. Size selectivity is the most common type of selectivity in fisheries due to both the gear used and fishing regulations that protect smaller size classes of fish. Selectivity in fisheries can cause demographic changes, such as decreased body size or changes to the sex ratio, but it can also have a significant impact on the genetics of populations too, resulting in decreases in the genetic diversity or selective changes to the genome. It's therefore very important to monitor both demographic and genetic changes in populations. One genetic measure that can be important to monitor is the effective population size, or NE. NE gives a measure of the genetic drift and inbreeding in a population, and it measures the potential of that population to adapt to future changes. NE is often paired with the census size, or NC, to measure both genetic and demographic changes. The ratio between NE and NC is often less than 1 due to factors such as an unequal sex ratio, variance in reproductive success, or fluctuations in census size. My master's project asked the question, how do NE and the ratio between NE and NC change in populations exposed to harvest? To do this, we used populations of brook trout in alpine lakes in the Rocky Mountains of Canada. We had 6 study lakes, 3 control lakes, which were monitored but had no harvest, and 3 treatment lakes that were subject to intense size-selective harvest. In all lakes, we estimated both NE and NC. The project began in 2017 and were sampled each year, with this past summer of 2020 being the last year of sampling. Here are some preliminary results from the first 2 years of the project. As you can see, both the control and the harvest lakes varied in their responses, and there is no obvious trend in effective size changes. This is likely due to the fact that each of these lakes had a different starting condition, such as differing sex ratios or a variance in body size, which likely influenced how they responded to harvest. Along with the data from 2020, which is still being analyzed, I will take some of these other factors into account in the final analysis, and hopefully be able to figure out which specific factors influence how the populations respond to harvest. The ultimate goal of the project is to provide insight to fisheries managers regarding how to best manage populations undergoing harvest, and hopefully these results will help. Thank you very much for your attention today. Please feel free to reach out to me via email or on Twitter.